Yeah, guys, that Minnesota shooting, killing is getting serious. I've been telling my brothers back up Midwest, hey man, quit playing with the law that's changed now with new administration. They'll lay you down, man. It's federal government, people get city and state, all these little jurisdictions, sanctuary cities going to save you, man. No, when the federal government step in, the law, when he made that mandate this year, that this was going to go down, laying you down, man. If you bump me, I'm gonna gun you down. That's how it came. I'm not saying right or wrong. It's the law. We're a country of law and order. The law says ICE is gonna do this, this is gonna do that. So mind your business, man. America been through a lot of stuff over the 20 years. If you don't know American history, don't jump out here and playing games with them, man, because they're not playing no more games, man. The federal government is doing. The president's mandate by the voters is that's what we are. We're vote. We're democracy. We're a republic. Constitution. 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 Republic. Uh, um, yeah, it's official, man. Even the criminals know this. It's official. Quit playing with them, man. I'm telling my relatives to stay out the way. Get out. We run down those streets, man. I ain't got nothing for you. I'm not coming to your funeral. I'm not doing nothing. Chicago, St. Louis, Kansas, Milwaukee, all y'all back there. I ain't coming to no. Don't send me no. I ain't coming. I ain't sending no money. I ain't sending no funeral. I ain't sending nothing. If you'll get out here and mess with these folks that you already know they serious about it, this is what's gonna happen, man. They gonna lay you down. You're not gonna be bumping them and knocking them off and putting them in the hospital. They laying you down now, man. This is New Year 2026. They was waiting till this year. They're not playing in the streets, man. You're not gonna be throwing rocks at them. You're not gonna, man. They spraying you down. They doing everything. It's serious out here. See, we are people in the streets already know what time it is. It's just people that's running around acting fools, and they ain't playing. I'm telling everybody, all the black folks, all my Latinos that I know that's down, original ones, the Latin Kings. I tell them, I say, man, my homeboys. I tell them, hey, man, get out the streets. Get out the streets. Uh, uh, They're not playing. They're not playing. All my relatives that mess around with street gangs, get out the streets. Don't play with them. This is the federal government, and you're going to do 85% of the time. Whatever time they give you, you're doing 85% of the time. Don't play with. Get out the streets, man. Quit playing with this federal government, man. It's serious. I love you. I'm telling you. Now let's get in touch with this, man. I ain't got nothing else to say to you. I'm out the way. I'm ducked out. I'm out the way. I ain't in them streets, man, because I know they ain't playing. They hitting like Mike Tyson, man, in his heyday. You remember Mike Tyson? Nobody want to get in the ring with Mike Tyson. Iron Mike, nobody want to get in the ring with that dude, man, because they know he was head hunting. Mike Tyson, when he was came out at night, he was head hunting, man. It was serious. Quit playing out in the streets, guys. I'm telling you, that's all the one I can give you, man. You do what you gonna do. I respect it. But hey, man, yo, let's go. I warned you.
If you don't want a tragedy like this to happen in your city and state, then stay home. Don't put yourself in that position. The best place you could affect change is at the ballot box. But you're allowing politicians to convince you that those federal agents are evil for doing the job that they've always done because they want you to go out there and obstruct and intervene and get in the way of federal officers so that when there is a tragedy, they get to stand on that victim and use it for their own political gain. Those federal officers are there because your local government has failed you. You have massive crime. Your surpluses are deficits. They're raising your taxes. You have illegal immigrants infiltrating your state. You have fraud, $9 billion to Medicaid, one program, so bad that your governor's not running for a third term. So bad other politicians will be implicated, indicted, and resign from their positions. You recently had a politician murdered in your state, and they're convincing you to go out and obstruct, to take away and deflect from their failures. And as soon as one of you falls, they can't wait to stand on you for their own political gain. If you don't want a tragedy like this, stay home.
Hey, he's keeping it real with you guys, man. He's telling you how real it is. He's telling you, man, they're not playing games with y'all no more, man. I'm gonna go a different route. What he said, hey, you really want to help? Go to the voters' books, vote. What's happening right now? The American people voted for this, man. to get rid of all this fraud, get rid of all this unnecessary what's going on in these all these states across America, to get rid of this deficit, to get rid of this crime. That's what he was voted in for. So he's doing his job because he's trying to, you know, hey, you know what it is with the president of this country. Hey man, respect, dude. Hey, he doing his job to the fullest, man. So if you got something against it, that's all on you. But hey, he already got the voters behind him. So if you want to change something, like the brother said, go to the voters box, because these politicians, man, they all about their careers and how they gonna win, man. Look at dude when he was they had to step down from the governor. He was looking real pouty face. He didn't want to do that, but his team he owned, they were like, "Hey man, you making us look bad." I'm imagining, I'm not allegedly, you making us look bad. You might not want to. You might not want to go for a third term, because he earlier in the year he said he's gonna go for a third term. Now he all of a sudden stepped out because of what's happening in his state, and it's like you're not gonna make us the whole team look bad. This is what I'm thinking. Allegedly, there's like, hey man, now he's all of a sudden stepping down. He's not gonna run a third term. So you know he's upset. He wanted to, man. You wanted to, then you tell the public you're gonna go. Now you tell the public you're not. Come on, man. That's embarrassing. So he's already tight. Governor Tim Walz is tight. He tight. I'll be tight too. If my team said, man, hey, your state got a lot of hot. I understand the game, the political ramifications of him have to step down. Possibility. I don't know for sure if that's the real reason, but the media, social media, everybody's talking about it. So I just imagine that could be a possibility. I don't know the truth, but unless the truth come out by his mouth or other people's mouth, but it's allegedly that's what people are saying out there. Uh, so we'll find out in the future. Hopefully, he write a book or something. We'll find out. You know, that's when they come out the truth. When they come out the books. They want you to buy the books, man. It's all about that money. Let's go with the young lady. See what she got to talk about. I'm telling you guys. You hear what he said, man. Go to the voters box. Don't get out to the streets. Leave them streets alone. You ain't built for them streets. You're not built for them streets.
All of it is that she did it to herself. She didn't have to lead a protest with the intention of impeding federal officers. She didn't have to ignore the federal officer telling her to get out of her car. She didn't have to lock her doors when he... The worst part about the woman who was killed in Minnesota is that she didn't have to die, right? Any death is sad to an extent. I understand. She had a wife. She had children. That is sad. But the worst part, like the saddest part of all of it, is that she did it to herself. She didn't have to lead a protest with the intention of impeding federal officers. She didn't have to ignore the federal officer telling her to get out of her car. She didn't have to lock her doors when he was trying to pull on the car handle. She didn't have to try to flee the scene and run into an ICE agent in the process. She didn't have to do any of that, but she did because of this mind virus that has infiltrated the left that makes them think that they're vigilantes, that there's going to be a revolution that they're going to be at the forefront of, who's going to ignore all immigration laws because apparently immigration is fine no matter what. It doesn't matter who you are. Just come into our country. It doesn't matter what you do. You shouldn't go home because America is awful, but also you should definitely stay here. She had to do none of that. She chose to do it. She chose to act in a horrible way towards federal agents. And sadly, and I do mean sadly, she was killed because of it. The worst part.
Yeah, that's the worst part, guys. Like I call it the hive mind. The hive mind. People are really doing stuff in the hive mind, you know, and it's costing them. I didn't know all that, man. She had a baby, and uh, she was in a marriage, a relationship. I don't know marriage relationship. I wasn't there. I don't know that much, so I'm not gonna say. But she was in a relationship. I don't know if it was marriage or not, but it could have been marriage. It could not have been. But that's up to the person to figure that out. But they said she had a child. I heard some news. She had a child. That's sad, man. To be out on the streets. That's what I'm trying to say. You're not built for the streets. Be on the streets and agitating these federal officers. You understand? This is the second year. Going to the second year of this president's term, President Trump's term, man. You understand? He's going to do what the mandate that he was given, and he ain't backing up. He's all gas, no brakes on this one here about getting America back in line, getting this budget under control, getting these taxes, get rid of this fraud, regulating the rules, put the rules first, put America first. And he's serious about it, man. The man is serious about it. So you got to recognize what time it is. It's not a game. You can wolf and puff all you want. But like I said, I tell my relatives, man, stay out them streets. Uh, you can be angry, go to the voting box, and that's how you get it done. But this for one in a long time, we had one politician, which the president, he actually is carrying out the mandate and the order. He's carrying it out, and he ain't backing down. Man, they ain't letting the media pump him up, gas him, nothing. They not letting nobody, other politicians gas him. They are carrying out that mandate, 1,000%. So I'm telling you, stay out the streets. Stay out the streets. You're not built for them streets. Man, they let loose on that girl. They let loose. You go watch the videos. Go watch them news channels, man, and go watch some people that recorded on the streets in Minnesota. They let her have it. They let her have it. I was like, man, so that's your warning right there. We on this as YouTubers, man. I'm trying to warn all my family. I got family all over the country. I'm telling them, I'm saying, stay out the streets, man. And then you gotta realize it's not state. You're not doing state time. You're not doing state time. You're doing federal time. Federal time is a whole different ball game. Whole ball game. You're doing 85% of the time. If you do 10 years, you're doing 8 years, bro. You're gonna do them 8 off top. You're gonna do them 8. So hey, be mindful of what your moves you make. So I pray for you guys. Be careful out there. I pray for the girl's family. Uh, I I see a lot of things going down, man, but I just hate that Americans get caught up into it, off their emotions, off their feelings, and really get twisted up in the situation. Because these politicians, they just doing it for their. Come on, man, they not out there fighting. What do you see most of the politicians? What do you see most of these politicians? You see them with the cameras on behind a pulpit, or they with the police and talking behind that pulpit. They always protect it. Now they want you to go out there and act up and mess with the ICE and all the other federal organizations and get touched. And now who's losing? Your family? Because you gotta remember this is the voters. We Americans voted this in. So hey man, if you want to change something, go to the voters box. That's how you change it in America. We'll cut your law and order. Don't get out there on the streets. Stay out the streets. Because this is a sad day. And they're trying to get you to go out there and riot and all this other stuff, man. Stay out them streets, man. Don't let nobody gas you up to get you out there and do something stupid because they not gonna go. The politicians are not going with you, bro. They gonna talk about you. They gonna talk about you, but they're not gonna be in the streets with you, brother. You're gonna be on your own. And look at all of us. We just trying to reach you and let you know before you get too far gone. And like I said, I tell my family, my relatives, stay out the street because I'm not sending $1 for nothing. If this is the way you want to go out, and this is where you chose to go out, because you're not gonna beat the federal government. I'm telling you right now. You don't know the levels how deep the federal government go. You don't know the levels. You gotta do. Hey, I'm gonna say this: do your history on America. Do your history and who will help the federal government if it came down to that level of help they need. You better do your research, do historical research, and find out how deep the federal government will go to do what they need to do to complete their task. And the task at hand is the mandate by the American people to get their country back in order. You gotta understand we're a country of law and order. I'm saying again. Don't be out there and be lonely on your own after all the emotions calm down and after the adrenaline's calm down. Guess who's there? After pride wears out, after ego settles down, guess who's out front and center? And guess who you facing? Yeah, the long arm of the law. and you don't want to be in that space, man, with the naked truth when you know you're supposed to be there. Hey, God bless you. Wish you the best. Subscribe. Leave a comment down at the below. Let me know what you think. And have a wonderful day. God bless USA. Yeah, it's real out there in the fields, guys.